Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cyberspace VR. We are super excited today. We've got a couple of new things, so we'd love to hear what you think about them down in the comments below. First off, we got a pretty nice mic that we've got access to, and hopefully that improves the sound quality. We noticed that a lot of people were commenting saying, hey, we love the videos, love the content, sounds not quite on par yet, so we hope to have fixed that. Let us know if that's changed. We also got this cool little green screen. Well, technically it's a blue screen, and that should help boost up some of our video quality, make it more visually appealing to watch, get some gameplay in the background, while we can deliver you with some awesome content from our mouths at the same time. So, pretty cool.
Yeah, let us know what you think. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about some of the age restrictions associated with Facebook. A lot of the comments we're getting are from younger kids, and they're asking us what they should do if they have the Oculus Quest and they're not old enough to have a Facebook account.
Yeah, and this is a really big concern because, as you've seen and maybe haven't seen yet, go check out our videos about Facebook banning people for not following their procedures there. So there's a lot of people that are concerned, and a lot of kids especially are concerned because the Oculus Quest 2 is such an awesome headset, and man, that would suck if you were a 12-year-old kid and yes, maybe you spent some of your own money, maybe your parents bought the Quest 2 for you, and then you spent $100 on games and it's all gone because it got banned because you didn't link a real Facebook account to it. That would suck. So we're going to tell you how to avoid that and how to really get the most out of your Oculus Quest 2 without having that worry in the back of your mind.
Right, because like when I was 13, I think I made my Facebook account when I was like 11.
Yeah.
I think I lied on my birthday.
Yep, because back then you had to be 18.
Really?
Yeah, you did. I'm almost sure of it because I remember I was in 7th grade. I was probably 11, and I had to make my birthday 1990 in order for it to work. It kept saying, nope, that you can't make an account. You can't make an account. So I went all the way back to 1990, and that seemed to work. So I don't know if it was exactly making me 18 years old, but it was definitely well over 18.
That's what you set yourself to.
Yeah, whatever. It was. I remember being 1990, which would have made me, gosh, I don't know math anymore. Something. It would have made me like 25. I don't know. That's probably wrong. Anyways.
Yeah. So long story short, right, like now it's only 13. So
good news.
Good news. If you're 13 or above, just make your own Facebook account. You should be fine. But what about those people? Let's say you're a parent and you're like, I want my kid to have, I'm buying them an Oculus Quest 2 for Christmas. Mm-hmm.
Which is a great idea, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's
a great
awesome.
Christmas present.
But they can't use their own Facebook account. So what do?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the question. And I want to apologize now because I've responded to a ton of comments of people who are in this situation. And if I accidentally misled you, if you were 13, you should be okay. If you're 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you make your Facebook account, link it to your Oculus Quest 2, you're fine. You shouldn't have to link it to a parent's account.
Right.
Because, well, here's where the issue comes in. If you are younger than 13 years old, you technically should not have a Facebook account. Your birthday would have to be lied about. So where's the issue? If Facebook comes to you and says, hey, we're glad that you have the Oculus Quest 2, but we want to verify and make sure that your identity is real. If you're 11 and you've lied and you're saying you're 2 years older, you will be incapable of proving that that's your actual birthday because it's not.
Yep.
That's the issue. If you're 13, you will be fine. You'll be able to just say, hey, here's my whatever proof,
right,
certificate, whatever it is.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. If you're over 13, make a Facebook account. You're set. If not, if you're under 13 or if you're a parent looking to set up an Oculus Quest for your child under the age of 13, our recommendation is use the parent's Facebook account. Someone that has a legitimate Facebook account that's over the age of 18. Preferably an account that doesn't violate any of Facebook's terms of service. So regardless of your political views, like whatever, just make sure that it's like kind of like you're not posting false information. You're not doing anything like that. And you can go ahead and read that, but most people are okay as long as you're not sharing and actively promoting terrorism,
being overly ridiculous about anything. I think moderation is good in all things, especially in your social media performance.
Right.
So, but yeah, so if you are under 13, again, we'll reiterate this. If you are under 13, do not make a Facebook account. Do not make a fake one, because you run a big chance of getting banned and all of your games will be locked and gone away, wasted money. Dead headset, paperweight, super bad. what you need to do is link it to a parent's or a sibling who's over 13. Link it to their Facebook account. And then even if it's your headset, it's completely yours, link it to someone who has the Facebook account that can verify. Because then if Facebook comes and says, hey, verify who you are, they can be like, yeah, I am John Smith. Here's proof that I'm 14 years old. That's my actual birthday.
Right.
Good to go. No problems. No worries. Done.
The one thing I would caution you against, though, so let's say you're 11 and you're doing this all on your own, and you saved up some money and you want to buy some games, you have to understand those games are going to be under your parents' Facebook account. They're not going to be yours, right? So when you turn 13 and maybe you want to have your own account so that you can have your own friends lists and everything, you're not going to have the games that you purchased. So you have a couple of options. You can, option A, just keep using your parents' Facebook account. Option B, wait to buy games until you get your own account. Or option C, buy the games twice. And, maybe that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Chances are, if you're 11, I don't know where your money's coming from.
Yeah, I didn't have money until I was like 17.
You're mowing a ton of lawns. I don't know. But I don't know. It shouldn't cost that much. The most expensive game that you could buy on the Oculus Quest specifically is like, I think they're like $30. Like, they really aren't that expensive. There's some that are more expensive, but you're not going to want to play those anyway, really. I'm sure if you're 11, you can't afford those games. Maybe you can. And if you can't afford them, then you shouldn't really be worrying about buying your games twice.
Yeah.
But the other option is, option D, is you buy your games only through Steam on PC and use the Oculus Link cable to play games that way. And that way you can make your own Steam account, and even though you're running the headset on a Facebook account, that Facebook account can change and you'll still have all your games on your Steam account running through the Oculus Link. And I love the Oculus Link. I'm a big fan. I tell everybody that gets a Quest that they should buy one if they have a PC that can run it.
Yeah. So what would you recommend then, Sean? Let's say maybe little Johnny watching right now. Maybe he's 10 years old and he made a fake Facebook account. What does he do right now?
And he registered on his Oculus?
He already linked it to his Oculus.
Has he bought games?
And yes, he's bought games. Is there any solution, or do you just hope that you don't get checked?
I would hope that you don't I would hope that you don't get banned.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy any more games. I wouldn't. It's a big risk. I would wait until you're 13, and then maybe one day you reach out to Facebook and say, hey, because I don't think you can go back and change your birthday anymore.
Really?
Yeah, but you can maybe reach out to Facebook and say, hey, I messed up. I put the wrong birthday, and maybe they'll change it for you.
Maybe.
And you send them your birth certificate or whatever and your name and password, and then maybe they'll change it for you, and then you're in the clear.
Yeah, I guess probably what I would do if you're little Johnny in his situation is I think I would... Can you link multiple Facebook accounts to the same headset? I don't think
you just have to log in, log out every time.
Log in, log out. Okay, so I leave it. Just hope that maybe you have 2 games on there. Just leave them there. When you want to play those 2 games, log into that account. Yep. But from here on out, whenever you want to buy a new game, do it under link another account to someone who is older than 13's account, and then buy it from here on out. Buy all your games from there.
Yep.
That way, if something bad happens to your one account and it gets banned, at least that's only 2 games or 3 games or 4 games that you bought initially, and your other 12 or whatever are on an account that is legal.
Exactly.
I think that's the move. I think a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people are in that situation, but just in case you are, little Johnny, do that. That should work. You should be fine. So
yeah, that sounds like the best solution.
And one thing, if you don't mind me adding really quick, this isn't happening to everybody. So don't let us totally freak you out, and it's not like Facebook's gonna come knocking on your door tomorrow or next week or even ever. But you just want to play it safe. You don't want to lose all your games. So
yeah, chances are, even if, let's say you did lie about your age and you have a fake profile photo, chances are you could probably get away with not fixing it. Especially now that the election's over, right? Facebook was very concerned with fake accounts because of the election and people skewing weird opinions online, Russian bots or whatever. I'm not sure how much I believe all that, but that's what they were trying to crack down on, and I get it. And so now that the main election is over in the United States, at least here, they might loosen up a little bit.
Let's hope so.
So
that about wraps it up on our end. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Just to reiterate, if you are under the age of 13, you'll need to link your Oculus account to someone who is 13 or older to their Facebook account. If you're 13 or older, you are good to go. There should be no problems, and you'll be able to verify your identity if Facebook comes knocking. So should be good to go, no problems.
Exactly. Just to make sure that you don't lose your games, you don't lose your progress, all those things. Take these precautions, and you should be all set. We'd love to see you in VR soon, and we don't want to see you get kicked out, because we love VR and we want more and more people to play it, and that's why we started our YouTube channel. So please subscribe to hear more about VR news, VR gaming reviews, VR tech reviews, VR tech speculation, like what's going to be coming in the next few years. All of these things we love to talk about. We're so passionate. So like I said, subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.
Yep, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for coming.